Hi, and welcome to New Literacies in the 21st Century. Zimmerman suggests that gaming is an approach to literacy based on game design and with it a new set of competencies, a new set of skills, a new emerging literacy. In 1986, Margaret Spencer introduced the idea of emergent literacies, which described children's interaction with media-related play, and the encouragement for research into new literary practices was developed. It is suggested by many theories that children learn through play, and within this theory it can be argued that children's learning can be extended beyond their innate ability, which for me and you means that children's learning journey can be shaped by their experiences they encounter in their everyday lives. For example, playing violent video games or watching violent television programs could lead to more aggressive baseline behaviours. This is one research that has a negative link to gameplay and child development. However, I'm not talking about the violent gaming in the classroom. I'm focusing on the evolution of gaming itself. Paul G suggests that there are 36 learned skills that are inherited through gameplay: critical thinking, problem solving, self-reflection, and many more. The areas that are developed are through a culture that is built on the traditional literacy practices, such as reading and writing. Cope and Clancy such skills of having the ability to navigate, control and operate equipment, a skill that future employers will be looking for. Zimmerman agrees and suggests that this medium requires an emergent skill set, a new set of ideas and practices which are becoming more and more important. We can already see the use of digital gaming being used within the classroom. Really all I can remember is sitting at a small desk and waiting for my textbook and HB pencil. While times have changed and what we can see being introduced in the early years are games such as Purple Mash, iPad and phonics. This type of learning encourages literacy-based competencies. The early years curriculum describes some key areas that must be taught: communication and language and cultural awareness, to mention a few. These areas can be covered by digital literacy practices, which involve activities within the classroom. Richard Sanford introduced teaching with games. His findings was interesting and suggested that the perception of gaming would offer an inclusive, interactive way of engaging pupils. He saw an improvement in cognitive and motor skills and higher order thinking skills. So let's just pause for a second here to think about what we've been talking about. Gaming has emerged as a natural part of life. Playing digital games such as Minecraft, Roblox and Sims allows participants to be active players in an interactive environment that can aid other learning experiences. However, in contrast, on the other side, there has been research into social implications of gameplay that has a negative effect and makes children feel socially isolated. You can see learners engage in independent and cooperative learning. They are building a multimodal set of competencies such as audio, visual, textual, speech, and has started to become an alphabet of meaningful communication. Not only are they developing skills that will aid in the future their development of literacy identity, this is where the technology is presenting him with a new affordances. For example, connecting people from around the world. Umberto Eco argued that if you want to teach somebody how to use television, you must first know how to use it yourself. And this may prove a problem within the classroom, as most teachers have a different mindset to the children. The children are outperforming and outthinking the teachers, therefore placing gaming within a classroom may have pedagogic implications. However, we don't need to teach children how to play games. They are already doing that. When engaging in gameplay, we are learning a new literacy. And as educators, we need to understand how games work and how they can integrate alongside traditional structures and give them a chance within the classroom. So the future is definitely gaming. Let's play.